Hey everyone, this is First Warn Storm Team Chief Meteorologist Brad Panovich. It's about 11:45 and I'm recording this right now, and roads are getting slick across the area. You need to be careful tonight, especially on the bridges and overpasses. We've got reports of the ramps from I-77 to I-485 in North Charlotte already being shut down because of accidents. And really, it's kind of deceiving because the main roads are just wet and the ground level roads are wet. So you get up to speed and you think, hey, it's just wet. And then you come to a bridge or overpass, you slam the brakes on, turn the wheel, and it becomes a mess. So if you're approaching an elevated ramp, an elevated roadway, going over a creek, a stream, a bridge, overpass, anything elevated, they're all the same. They are going to be icy overnight through tomorrow morning. Let's get to what's going on right now. I kind of explain how this is going to unfold overnight. We'll get right to the graphics here. You can see First Warn Doppler radar. We've got a big band of sleet right now at 1140. This heavy band here, bright band we call it, sleet. Sleet pellets bounce the radar beam off really well. It's like small hail, even though it's not hail per se. In this case, it's just sleet, but it's the same thing. It's a piece of ice and it's bouncing off the radar beam. Freezing drizzle and rain across the rest of the area. But there's a little bit of good news tonight is that we're starting to see the precipitation move off to the east. If we look back to the southwest where our system is developing, we'll have to keep an eye on the main low, which is down here. It looks like it's going to slide off in this direction, but it looks like the band of rain and precipitation, and it'll be freezing rain tonight really, may come to an end between 2 and 3, especially from areas around Charlotte West. So we may luck out. The problem is the temperatures are already well below the freezing mark. We've got freezing fog falling in the mountains as well as freezing drizzle. Look at all these temperatures. Northern Iredell County already at 29 degrees. Low 30s across most of the area. Anywhere you see 31, 32, even 33, that's at the ground level. You could get icing at the treetops. And around Charlotte, yes, even into South Charlotte and Union County, we do have some icing going on right now, mainly elevated surfaces. So don't be fooled if your driveway or the main road in and out of your neighborhood looks okay. Slow down on those bridges and overpasses. And this is why. Bridges and overpasses freeze really quickly. Ground levels 41 degrees. The ground, so the ground on the hill that leads up to the bridge and the ground down here is 41. So it's heating up the road from underneath. It's hard for even at 31, 32 degrees for the water to freeze. But when you get over the elevated areas, this is what we talk about, elevated areas, you've got 32 degrees or lower. That's the air temperature. Right now, that's the temperature in Charlotte. Some neighborhoods, it's 29 or 30 degrees. That cold air can wrap all the way around the road surface. So instead of having that 41 degree ground below it to warm it up, it's got freezing air all the way around it. So the roads, over overpasses, bridges, elevated ramps, they ice up almost immediately overnight. We are going to see the drizzle continue for several more hours as we go towards morning. Things will begin to taper off, but the temperature at this time is still going to be below freezing. So even though nothing is falling from the sky, everything that's on the ground will be icing up overnight. But as we go through the day, clouds will thin a little bit. It's still going to be mostly cloudy, but at least we'll see temperatures getting back into the 40s. So please be careful overnight. I expect numerous school delays this morning. Make sure you tune in at 4:30 a.m. Larry and Heather and Ira and Ann will have everything covered for you in the morning. Of course, I'll keep things up to date as much as possible overnight. Facebook, Twitter, WCNC.com. Grab the Weathercaster app, and if you don't have the MPing app, if you don't know what it is, check my Facebook page. I want you to download it, report what's falling at your house. Hope you have a great night, and I'll see you tomorrow.